Hello and welcome to Loquitur Gaming. I'm going to be continuing on with my Gloomhaven campaign. I still had Gloomhaven out on the table, even though it's been probably a week and a half, 2 weeks since I've been able to play. But I wanted to get this scenario done. So I'm going to do scenario 47. It's Lair of the Unseeing Eye. And the reason I wanted to do this one is kind of continuing on with the campaign. And this is a Gloomhaven scenario. It's linked to Gloomhaven. It's also a boss scenario. And my two current characters, their career goals are, one of them needs to defeat 4 boss scenarios and the other one needs to do 4 Gloomhaven scenarios. So this scenario fits in perfectly for both of them. Okay, so I don't know why that needs to be all the way down there. I don't want to take a whole lot of time getting into the scenario, so since it is linked to Gloomhaven, we won't do a road event. You have the option of doing a Gloomhaven event. I think we'll do one. I mean, they're fun to see, right? So here we go. You find yourself incredibly drunk and gambling away your hard-earned gold at the brown door when a robed woman approaches you. "Please," she says, "you must help me. They've taken my only daughter. I beg you." She slides a parchment toward you. "They left this behind." You look down to see nothing but the symbol of an upside-down black bird. "The ravens," a man mutters. "Bad business." A bouncer approaches. "Take that garbage outside. You're troubling the customers." Option A, leave with the woman to help her find her missing daughter. Or option B, refuse to help the woman and go back to gambling. We've kind of been playing this as good characters, so I think our team would go with option A if I'm continuing on with the same kind of role playing here, but I hope this doesn't hurt. Once outside, the woman hands you a large pouch of gold. "My father saw the whole thing, but then he went mad and ran toward the silent bridge. Please find him and he'll help you find my daughter. Gain 20 collective gold." Unlock Shadows Within, scenario 83. And we get the party achievement, Bad Business. All right. So I got some bookkeeping to do here, or I would forget. So we'll just go with 10 gold for each. 23 on the Elementalist and 28 on the Summoner. This is a boss scenario. I think we'll get blessings at the temple also. Let me grab my little scenario tracker sheet here. Scenario 83 is now unlocked, and we get the party achievement, Bad Business. I'm running out of party achievement room notes on my party sheet. So I don't even know why I wrote that gold down, because I am just going to spend it on trips to the Sanctuary. It's not the temple, it's the Sanctuary. Check mark and check mark. Okay, so Savas Elementalist paper, Summoner papers. Put this down here. 2 blessing cards. I was about to grab 3, so I'm glad I just double checked that. 1, 2, and 1, 2. I know there is a scenario effect in this scenario for curse cards. I saw that part in the special rules. Okay, so that is our Gloomhaven event. This event is now done, ripped up for all time for us. So, Lair of the Unseeing Eye. We have to have Through the Trench complete, and we did that last time. So our goal this time is to just kill the sightless eye. So we've got our little boss. We can stare at the sightless eye while we read the story. You wander through the massive stone structure beneath the waves for what feels like hours. Somehow the lack of any sign of life in this place makes it all the more terrifying. This is only a horrid stillness that eats away at you with every echoing step you take. So sorry to interrupt the story, but see, this is linked to Gloomhaven. This one probably should have been linked to the previous one. It just seems weird, like it's a break in the story, kind of. It's like we went through the trench and we found this lair, but then we went back to Gloomhaven and partied for a little while and decided we'd help out this lady, and now we're going back in here again. And just when you feel as though you cannot go any further, you feel its presence. Something old and powerful waits for you at the end of this corridor. It calls to you, inviting you to climb into its open maw, embracing the sweet release of infinity. We won't be obliging this thing's wishes. This is what you came to defeat, but without even seeing it, you're filled with unending hopelessness. You cannot even dream of defeating such a creature. You shake your head and attempt to guard yourself from the negative feelings. You didn't swallow those throat-crushing breathing spheres and swim down to the bottom of the ocean just to fail now. And then back to Gloomhaven and then back down again. You must move forward. You must destroy this threat. Special rules: add 3 curse cards to each character's attack modifier deck as a scenario effect. However, the summoner has a perk that allows her to ignore negative scenario effects. And then the next thing is we read when this story point here is reached. So we've got an elite lurker here and 2 normal lurkers. Make sure that's right. Yes, yes, and yes, nothing else for 2 characters. A couple of treasure chests over here. Let's not forget battle goals this time. Shuffle it up. I haven't fought a boss in a while. We can throw his card up there, its card up there in a second. This is going to be a burn down situation, I think, which means I might have to just ignore those treasure chests. Okay, 1, 1, 2, and 2. What do we get? Explorer, reveal a room tile by opening a door on your turn during the scenario. Well, there's only 1. Indigent, loot no money tokens or treasure overlay tiles during the scenario. That's 2 check marks. We're going to go for that one. Is that off camera for you guys? It is. We've had enough of you so far. Okay, over here, what do we get? Protector, allow none of your character allies to become exhausted. Oh, I like that one. Kill 1 or more elite monsters during this scenario. I'm always trying not to have somebody die, so that's just a good, not die, become exhausted. So that's that. Let's take a look at this. So special thing 1 is summon a deep terror and then do an attack in a huge AoE at -3. The second one is summon a deep terror with and then do an attack -2 in a smaller area. 11 times C, so 22 hit points. An attack value of 7 with a range of 3. So we're burning cards, I'm guessing. Which means we might not want to do a lot of summoning to begin with. Okay. See how that goes. I think I said I was going to put that up there while I was shuffling this stuff, and then I ended up not shuffling it because I was too busy looking at it. We don't have any weapons on the summoner. Yeah, but that's the one that's like, I don't know what weapon to give. There's not a whole lot of range attack options, and the summoner is really just getting their characters out to help. The Elementalist has the Volatile Bomb. Oh, you know what? I might want to switch that. I don't know if I care about the Volatile Bomb. Piercing Bow During your ranged attack, ignore all shield values for the entire attack action. Because this elite lurker has shield 1. Does anybody else have shield? No. We'll keep the bomb just in case they group up. Okay. Done with that. Okay, we got a bunch of stuff to add to the Elementalist deck. We'll shuffle the monster stuff when we know we're going to need to draw from them. So I'm going to turn them upside down to start with, just so I can know I haven't shuffled them yet. That will help me. Oh, good thing I'm shuffling that one. We don't want that at the bottom. We want that to constantly be at the top and continues to be reshuffled to the top. Okay, that's enough. Let's go. What are we doing? Burning this guy down. I did take one of the loot cards out of the Elementalist deck and added an attack, a big attack card for the boss fight. So we've got this attack 5. It is a lost card, but we will be trying to burn that boss down anyway. Okay, so this lurker dude in front of us, 14 hit points, shield 2. We don't actually want to be next to each other, but we don't have a choice. And by next to each other, I mean a place where a monster can get to attack both of us, because these lurkers like to target more than one person. If we go fast enough, we will get our wolves out. But then they're probably just going to get killed by this lurker. What can we do? Not a lot with no elements, to be honest. We do have this attack 3, range 4, so that's pretty good on the bottom there. So let's look for a top card. And not forget that we're looking for a top card to use. This attack 4 would be good for the boss, so let's not use that up. Do we just stand there and shoot? Now, if we can get the summoner to go before us, the summoner could put some frost out. That might be pretty helpful. But we still want to go fairly quick. Can the summoner go quicker than 28? There's a 25, but what about our combo that allows us one adjacent summoned ally? That's a top card. We have to use top cards to summon things. Where are my wolves? Here we go. 2 shadow wolves. They have pierce, which is why I'd like to get them out. So that's a top action. What do the lurkers move? They move 3. So those guys in the back are going to be a turn away. Here's an attack 3 at range 3 that immobilizes. That's pretty slow, though. Maybe I don't summon this turn. Do I just attack? That's dumb. My mechanic is summoning. It's dumb. Don't think like that. Force one enemy within range 4 to perform a move 1 with you controlling the action. But with a move 1, they cannot. This guy can't move back onto the water, so that is not helpful. Let's just do this attack 3. So we're going at 82. Too slow. So the stun's not really going to happen. Is there something else I'd rather do? Still an attack 2 at range 3. No, I guess we just get some elements out. It's not really the right elements. Of course, are there wrong elements because that could pump that one up to attack 4. All right, let's just go. 28, 82. Lurker has to get shuffled. $41. If there had been frost, they would strengthen themselves. Move +0, attack -1, and they want to wound. Well, I don't like that. It's attack -1. The wolves are not going to be out yet. Wow, he's going to put a wound on both of us. Okay, so 28 is first. Let's do the attack 2 at range 3. This guy. Okay, so that's nothing. And now we've got an attack 3 at range 4 on the same guy. Anything I want to use? Should I use my eagle eye goggles? Why not? We will use our goggles because we got to get rid of this elite guy. So we're drawing 2. This is an attack 3. So that's 4 plus nature. So we got all kinds of stuff happening here. So it's the end of our turn. All that happening. Okay, so it became a 4. It has a shield of 1, so that's 3. Not as much damage as I was hoping for. Let's take that null and put it right in the middle. All right, so it wants to target 2. Obviously going to go there. It's going to wound both of us because even if it nulls out, we will both be wounded. Okay, we will go here first. So it's -1, base of 4, so that's 3. -1 is 2. Oh, did I reset? I did not reset our dials and stuff. Dials and things. So level 5 is 14, that's correct, but now down to 12. And here is 0 and 9. This one's already set correctly. Okay, so starting at 3. Of course, it hits the weaker person for more damage, because that's just how games go. It's a Minecraft coordinates on that paper. All right, that's the Lurker's Elite's turn. Now these guys have a movement of 3. They're done. Now we go over here. We've got a wound situation. So down to 11. Let's summon some wolves. We'll go blue and yellow. Three hit points apiece. And then now, unfortunately, we are at a disadvantage being right next to the guy. I should have thought of that going so late. No. Do I want to move? No. So we're at a disadvantage attacking him. Okay, these are exactly the same, so I have to pick one. It's wound him and draw another card. Okay, so it was a 3. Has a shield of 1, so that's 2. Takes him to 5, and he gets wounded. That's probably the best possible thing that could have come up in a disadvantaged situation. Not even a decision to make, exactly the same cards. Now let's, during your turn, heal for 3, so that gets rid of the wound, and back up to 14. Do I want another element out there? I could use the fire for that. That's interesting. I don't think I need 4 elements though. I think I'm good with the 3 that I've got out there. So not going to use the mana potion here. Don't need to get a card back there. I think that's the end of the round. So let's move all of these down. And we're picking cards. This guy's also immobilized from this card. Now the question is, how quickly do I want to go? I think I want to use this big attack card on that guy. Then I have this move and I can add retaliate, but I really don't want to be getting hit. I might have to take a step back. You know what I should do? I should take a step back with Frost. I already used that card, didn't I? I did. What was I thinking? Do I have a move and make fire card? Nope. That's the same card I already used. 1, 2, 3, 4. During each of your attack actions, you may use an element to add +1 attack to the entire attack action. I'm not going to use the bottom of that card. So now the question is just, what element do I want? Probably wind. I can add 2 attack with this card next turn. So we'll go with creating wind. Do I have a heal on the bottom? No. What do we got for heals on this side? There we go, 25. Heal on the bottom. And we've also got a heal on the top. So the question is just, what other action do I want to take? Ooh, I can make fire right here. I could give a wolf another action if I played this card for the top action. So that's what we're going to do. Try to get maximum utilization out of my wolves, who almost always seem to just be cannon fodder. Okay, the lurker, 61. So we're all going first before they go. And extra attack. That's not nice of them. Okay, we're first over here at 19. I need to take a step back, so I'm not at a disadvantage. I gotta take a hit from the wound. I think that's it. That'll be at the end of the turn. Now this is an attack 2 at range 2, but I can use 2 elements to pump it up. I don't need any elements over here. No, except for the wind. I could use the wind. No, I'm going to use the wind over here next turn, right? Yeah, that's right. Okay, so we're at an attack, base attack of 4. We get an experience point. And it actually has a range of 4, but that's fine. We're just going here. Wish I had my goggles for this, but okay, because there are some curses in this deck. So it's an attack 4. Hey, look, there's a bless. That's 8. He's got a shield of 1, so that's 7. That takes this lurker to 12. That would have been nice against the boss, but hey, we shall take it. I think that's the end of the Elementalist's turn. So now we go here. What is their movement? Their movement is 3. 1, 2, 3. I guess it doesn't really matter. I'll go with this back one first. They have Pierce, so it doesn't need to move, so it'll attack this guy. Their base attack is 2. Okay. The shield takes, so this makes it to 4. The shield takes it down to 3, and that's enough to take it out. So we got 1 blessing in each deck left. So that was that guy. Now this guy's turn. 1, 2, 3. Going here. It's an attack of 2. Plus 1 is 3. The normal guys don't have shields. That's standing number 1. Okay, so that's their turn. The wolves' turns. Now, the reason the bottom of this card, which is a heal 3 on our Elementalist. So we get rid of the wound and we get to heal. Wound is a lot better than poison. I hate poison because that totally eats up your heals. Now this card here is going to give us an experience point. Oh, we should have got 2. I always forget the summoning experience points. This character gets so many experience points. One adjacent summoned ally, key difference, can do a move and attack with you controlling the actions. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3. No, we're going to go here because then only 1 lurker will get into a position to attack both of my wolves. The other lurker will only be able to face 1 wolf. The wolves are probably going to be dead, but we'll see. Okay, and then the attack action, it's a base attack of 2. Plus 1 is 3. I usually like the stack damage, but we're doing a little bit of defense here, and that's standing number 5, this guy here. Okay, that is our turns. Base of 61. Now, this is standing 1. He does want to move so we can attack both of them. So we'll go against the blue guy first. It's base attack of, oh man, they're attacking at 4. Yeah, blue wolf down. And on the other guy, still 4. Okay, now this guy, move -1, he can only go 1 space then because of the difficult terrain. Okay, I think that still helped out a little bit. Slowed him down. Okay, next turn. So we've got wind. Wind boosts that to an attack 3. Range 3 though. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we got to move up, which is probably a good idea anyway. Move on to that coin and go pretty fast. Create some frost. Is that a good idea? Doesn't matter. Does not matter. Could I get in position to do this attack too? Well, I want to use the wind. That makes it an attack 3. It's better. Okay, that's our turn for that guy. Now over here, do I even want to summon, or do I just attack? We've got an attack 2 at range 3. If we're not summoning though, there's not a whole lot to do. We're not summoning the lava golem because that's our recover 4 card. This is also our living bomb. Wow. I got comfortable shoes. I guess I could just move and summon the living bomb as close to them as possible. Maybe I should have got my cards back with my stamina potion. I do also have empowering talisman. I'm not sure I want to use that yet. I've got 2, each character has a cloak of invisibility too, so I'm planning on trying to just pop into this room, get some attacks off on the boss, pop our invisibility cloaks so we don't get attacked, get some more attacks on the boss, and hopefully we've burned him down quite a bit at that point. There are 2 treasure chests in there. Okay, lurker card is going at 38. Target 1 enemy with all attacks. So it would double up on 1 enemy. That's not very kind. The living bomb will be out though, so perhaps it will take the brunt of the first attack and then we'll blow up and hopefully kill them. Okay, so let's move. We have to move to get close enough for our attack to be within range. Then we're going to attack using the wind. This card makes it using the wind. We skipped the fire, but we're using the wind. Oh no, my camera. I'm gonna throw a cut in here real quick and restart my camera. Well, that took longer than I thought it was going to, but it looks like it's working for now. So that's the card, the top card. We're using the wind to add 2 attacks, so it becomes a 3 attack at range 3. Who do I want to attack? I'll just go on the front guy there. So that's a 3. We're using up all of our bonuses. So that he's got 1 hit point left. Oh, I should have used my volatile bomb. I'm gonna take a mulligan. The stuff with the camera got me sidetracked. I think I even talked about it when I was setting this up. It's not like it affects the other guy at all, because I have to draw it still for this guy, because the volatile bomb makes it an area of effect attack. So it's a base attack of 3 going on this guy now, and a curse. That's probably what I get for taking a liberty there. Okay, so that's Elementalist turn done. Over here, this was going to be a comfy shoes move, right? Yeah. So that's 3. I want to go there so that this character is the one getting hit and not the elementalist. So that's the bottom comfy shoes move. And then we're going to summon a living bomb. It doesn't really matter because this side or that side is still going to get attacked. 1 hit point. Is that it? We didn't create any elements? We did. We created ice with our movement. Frost, whatever. Whatever it's called. Okay, their turn. Standing number 1. The living bomb is earlier in the initiative order. So it'll get attacked with this one's first attack. Oh, that's a good time for that to come up. So living bomb blows up and dies. Now on its death, it does attack 3 on all enemies within range 2. So attack 3 here. Boom. And attack 3 here is 4. So that's 7. Okay, gone and gone. This one here would want to go there, and it's going to attack here twice. We have no defending items. So the first attack, this is a base attack of 3. So that's 4. Okay, we're at 4, and then the next one, 8. It's pretty gross. So down to 6. Forgot to get the 2 experience points for the summoning. All right. Lots of shuffling to do here. Is this still alive? Yes. I've had this happen before with OBS and that Logitech camera. Usually it's when there's like an update to drivers or Windows. Things stop playing nice with each other. So I think we just need to take this guy out. He's got 3 hit points left. Get over there towards the door. And put some hurt on this guy, who cannot be moved, stunned, disarmed, muddled, or cursed. I don't want him doing anything, summoning all kinds of stuff. Okay, Elementalist. What's up there? Frost does nothing for us. I think we need to heal our friend and move, and we need to do that fairly quickly. Yeah, that's the discard pile. We're not doing any attacking? That can't be right. Is there a heal over here? No. So maybe we have to heal after the lurker is dead because we need to get some attacks in. We don't have a lot of options here. guess we do this attack too and hope we do a basic attack on the summoner side too. Okay. I keep wanting to grab the discard pile. So I think we comfy shoes move and basic attack. 26, 55. The lurker is going to go at 64. So hopefully he will be gone by that time. Okay, 26. We're moving 2 to there. Do I want the extra movement? I might as well, because we'll be short resting, so we'll get extra movement to go onto there, which still leaves the lurker in the pattern for this, which is 3 damage, enough to take it out, so we don't even need to do the basic attack. Our summoner, though, cannot loot any coins or does not get their battle goal, so we are just going to comfy shoes move. Nope. I guess 1, 2, 3. Does that even get us closer to the door? This was a dumb spot to move to, but it's closer to the door, so. And then nothing on the top of that one. We're not summoning right now. Okay, that's gone. Not using anything here. Summoner needs to rest. And just to be efficient with our cards, our elementalist here will just basic move. Okay, so going first here, basic move with a card, that one, and then heal. We should have healed first this character before we moved at range 3. Does that. And then we did our basic move of 2. Then we're long resting over here. I've got to pick a card to get rid of that one. And on long rest we get 2 hit points back. Still live camera? Yeah. Okay, next turn. So now we're going to swap and long rest over here and take a turn over here. So 1, 2, 3. We're going to want to heal ourselves and let's move with jump to get away from these difficult terrain situations. Interestingly enough, the sightless eye is not immune to wound. It's good to know. And we're long resting over here, so going first here with a move 4 with jump. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then a heal 3 on ourself with an experience point, and we're back up to full health. All right, long resting. We get a hit point back because that takes us to max. Reset this, and then we pick a card to lose. Loot. I don't want to lose any of these fast initiative cards. That doesn't seem smart when you're trying to burn something down. That's a nice attack, Stun. Maybe this heal and this loot. Not that attack 5. This move 4. Probably don't have to do a whole lot of moving after we get in there. We've got our boots to help us move. I'm a little leery of losing the heal card at the moment. How about this move 3 and attack 1 card? That's long gone. Not long gone, maybe 1 turn gone. Okay, next turn. Now we got to start thinking about getting this door open and getting in there. And how we're going to do that. She's already down to 4 cards. She can move 3 with a comfy shoes move. I kind of want her to go first, because then my elementalist could get set up with some kind of element. Now what would that be? 1, 2, 3. The elementalist is 3 or 4 away from getting into the room. So here's an attack 4. We can't curse the guy. Immobilize is pointless, so don't need to worry about that. If we move 4, we could set up retaliate. But I think I want to go invisible as soon as we get in there. Right? Doesn't that make sense? So maybe we don't have to worry about a element. 25. Is that right? Is that what I want to have happen? Do I go in and summon something? Might not make sense to summon something when I'm going to go invisible, because then that thing is just going to get burned down and they wouldn't even be attacking me anyway, so it's not like it's absorbing it's not absorbing things at a good time. And if I'm going invisible, this retaliate doesn't seem like it makes sense either. If we use our boots, any old move 2 seems decent. So let's do this and this. So we will have nature next turn. Does that seem smart? Or do we want something else like fire? If we used fire, no, we're probably gonna use this attack 5 down here. But then what on top? Probably this one to get an attack 4, so it doesn't really matter. We'll just create an element with our mana potion. I think this is good. We shall see. We shall see. 25, 26. Summoner's going first. We're using this card as a basic movement for the comfy shoes. So 1, 2, and I think 3 to right there. So let's read the story point. All characters start with muddle. That's not the right. I was going to say start with. What? You reach the final chamber and find the horrible creature, a giant eye stalk with a gaping maw. Full of teeth inside of an iris. Once again, you feel its influence. You begin to see the pointlessness of your actions. You understand that giving into its warm embrace is the only true course of action. But once again, you refuse. It grows angry at this, undulating its many tentacles in hostility. The room shakes violently, and the corridor from which you entered begins to collapse. You may have resisted its maddening call, but the fight is far from over. Special rules. At the end of each round, all characters and character summons still occupying the J tile. It's got to be this one, right? Where are the letters? Yeah, J1A. So at the end of the round, anyone still occupying this one suffer 3 plus L damage. 6 damage. The sightless eye cannot be forced to move or change positions in any way. Boss Special 1. Before attacking, the sightless eye summons 1 normal deep terror for 2 characters or 1 elite for 3 or 4. Boss Special 2. Before attacking, the sightless eye summons 1 normal deep terror. And then there's a conclusion. So what do we need? We need 1 elite. Any lurkers in here? No. So we need 1 elite harrowing infester. Right there. This guy right there. And then 2 normal deep terrors. I've got 3 of them here. We'll draw 2 out of here. So 1 above the guy first is going to be standee 6. And 1 below is going to be standee number 1. Okay. That was the first card. Let's see what they're going to do. The Sightless Eye. Special number 2. So we'll summon a Deep Terror and we'll do an area and effect attack. Now I'm going to do something here that might be counterintuitive, but I'm going to mark the ones that were original guys so that I can remember which ones don't get. The ones here do get coins. I guess I could put coins underneath them, but then that might be even more confusing. Okay, the lurkers are done, I'm assuming, for the game. This guy does not have any shields or anything. He does have a range of 3. So is that gray square where he is? That range of 3 just means he can throw down an area of an effect attack pretty much anywhere. So you're just going to get attacked if you're in this room, period. That's going to happen. Because you don't want to be on this J tile, or you're just going to take 6 damage, which is almost death for the Elementalist. Okay, the Infester. The Infester is going to go next. At 7. Then the boss is actually going to go. I didn't even think about that. The boss is going to get to attack, but at a -2. Whoa, it starts out at 7. We could be tossing a card. Although we want to go super slow next turn because we're going to be invisible, right? Hopefully we get a bunch of turns before they get to go again. Then the Deep Terrors. 75. So let's take care of this card now. It's an attack 2. At range 3, we could have buffed it, I guess, but we didn't. So it's an attack 2. We're going on the boss. So we've got 3 damage on the boss. And we got to get to 22. So, Harrower and then we're going invisible. Cloak of Invisibility. Run in the room, take a shot, and then poof. So now, before our turn is over, actually, do I want to use my major stamina potion? Does it make sense right now? No, I want to get this bottom attack card back. Probably next turn. So no. Are we using our minor mana potion? No, we're creating the 2 elements we need here, and we don't need elements for the bottom attack, so no. Okay, turn over. Now the next lowest is this Infestor. He's not moving. Nobody's within range 3, and then it would heal itself. So nothing happening there. And that has to be shuffled. Boss Special 2. Summon a Deep Terror closest to a target, right? Then attack. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, and then AoE. I think we're getting hit. But it's attack -2. We have no defensive stuff we can do. So that's a base of 5. -1 is 4. I don't want to lose a card yet, so I'm just going to take it. It takes it down to 5. Okay. Those bad guys are done. They will be last on the turn, but they're not going to do anything because we will already be invisible. So now we get back to initiative 26. Move 2, but we're going to use our boots to make it move forward. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're going to do the top of this card. It is a lost card. And it's attack 4 at range 4. The nature is not there to use yet. It doesn't happen until the end of the turn. So we can't do that, but it is an attack 4 and it's an AoE. Should we use the goggles? How much health do the Deep Terrors have? The Deep Terrors don't have that much health. Well, we can only hit 1. One's better than none, right? Now I'm going to save my goggles for the attack 5 card next turn. Yep. I know there's curses in here, but I think it makes more sense to save it for the attack 5. So we'll just hit these guys in the front. I'll start with the boss. So we're on attack 4. And then the Deep Terror in front. Even if I would have used my goggles, the attack on the boss would have missed. That's how we got to look at it. Right? Right, I guess? Because there were 2 nulls in a row. So that doesn't help. Let's mana, sure, fire. Sure, fire. Because we just want 2 elements of any type for the top of that card. How slow are we going to be going? Where's that attack 5? 40 and 45. Not that slow actually, but I don't have anything super slower. I guess this 67. Ooh, that might actually be smarter. but that's next turn, right? And then we're going to pop our invisibility cloak. I'll remember who's who, right? Famous last words. Then the Deep Terrors would go, there's nothing on their cards I will execute though because they have no targets. So next round, those go down. Harrower and Fester has to be shuffled. We need to go slow so that we don't reappear before they get to go. Shuffled. Well, I was hoping for 6 or 7 damage at the end of that round, but here we are. All right, whoops. We are going to do 98. Make sure we go super late there. Then we'll be recovering some cards over here. So the question is, do I do 67 and heal? Or do I just put a bunch of damage out now? Let's just put a bunch of damage out now and hope that this is slow enough. We've got cards that we can use to absorb damage. We just got to burn this guy down. All right, so the boss is going to special 1 and then shuffle. Going at 85. So we will have reappeared. This character will have reappeared. The Harrower and Fester, 30. It's not going to get to do anything. And low number for the Deep Terrors. Come on. 75. Yeah, this could be bad. Okay, let's see how it plays out. Harrower and Fester, no targets, done. Over here, let's just reappear now because it's not really going to impact anything. We are going to, let's do this card first, using up to 2 elements. For it to become an attack 4 with plenty of range, and we get an experience point. Okay, so we're not using our goggles yet, so it's attack 4. Plus 2 is 6. It takes it to 9. Okay, that's a good start. Probably wish I had the volatile bomb at this moment. But now we're going to do this card. This is a lost card. It's an attack 5. Yeah, range 3. Immobilize. Doesn't really matter that the thing can't move. And it will do that. It's a lost card. We're using our goggles. Okay, it's an attack 5. 2 cards. Experience points. Not forget that. Don't take my health away. Give me experience. Okay, attack 5. Plus 1 in wound. Look at that beautiful card. Okay, so that's 6. It's going to take it to 15. So we go to 12 and 3. Now, we've got 2 elements out there. 2 cards right there. don't think we get our cards back right now with the minor stamina potion. I just hope we survive. Because this is 98. The deep terrors are going to go. They're not moving. Nobody's adjacent, so nothing happens on the top here. Oh, we're going to get immobilized. So that kills my idea for next turn. Because of that, I am going to use this minor stamina potion to get these two cards back. Now. And at range 5, they're all going to attack. At a -1, so it's an attack of 2. This doesn't look good. This guy first, so that's 3. Takes us down to 2, and now we got to start tossing cards. This one. We need to keep that, and okay, we're tossing that one. The next guy, we gotta toss another one or we would be dead. That one. Okay, now the boss gets to go. He's gonna summon another normal deep terror. And then attack at -2, but it's going to be so much damage. Oh, he takes a wound on his turn, so that's 16. We got to get this dice up to 10, or that die up to 10. So 4 damage, we got to toss another card. Yeah, we're down to 4 cards. Now she finally gets to go. I'm not doing anything on the top here because I do not want to take the retaliation damage from that deep terror in front of me. We've got an attack 3. Range 3. That we will throw at the boss here. So attack 3. Oh, times 2 is 6. 22. And all the bad guys have gone already. That was the most perfect timing. Attack 3 times 2 is 6. You only need 6 more damage. 11 times C is 22. No shields or anything. Wow. That was perfect. We don't get the treasure. I'm betting one of them was a trap anyway. Almost always happens when there's 2. Okay, conclusion. With the giant eye dead, all of its minions wither and die with it. Thankfully, the room stops shaking as well. You can't get out the way you came in, but you're able to explore the structure further, free of the crushing dread that permeated the air previously. That opens up scenario 51, called The Void. It's a long journey, but you find your way out of the trench, return to the boat, and head back to Gloomhaven, resolving to never do something like that again. And we get the global achievement, End of Corruption. All right. There you go, the end of scenario 47. A boss scenario down and a Gloomhaven scenario down. I'm assuming because it links to Gloomhaven, it counts as a Gloomhaven scenario. So that's how I've been playing that particular career goal. Okay, leave me any comments down below of anything that you saw that I missed or got wrong that I didn't already catch. If you haven't already and you're liking the videos, do hit the like and the subscribe button. I hope you're liking everything that's going up on the channel, even though it hasn't been a lot lately because I've been super busy with other stuff, but I hope you're liking everything that's already there as well. And I'll see you in the next one.